Ryan's Rock Show. My name is Ryan. I'm the host of the program. It's our Shia LaBeouf Gets Arrested in Walgreens edition of Ryan's Rock Show. Today we're going to be speaking to a band called GWAR, but first, your weekly essential where we play you a band that you need to know if you don't know them already. This band is called Horse the Band. You're listening to Ryan's Rock Show. Horse the Band for your weekly essential. Be sure to send us your comments, your questions, and or your suggestions to us at ryansrockshow.com. Now, I had a chance to catch up with Oderus Urungus from GWAR recently. This is what he had to say.
Can I get you anything? You need water, drink, beer, booze, anything?
Oh, I'm good, man. I'll get stuff when I'm out there. Thanks.
All right, hold on. I'm drinking now. I'm drinking.
All right.
I'm about ready to drink a fucking beer.
You guys got Heineken? Oh.
No, we got some Stella and we got some Newcastle. Yummy. Yeah, of course. And you want something for you there, Ryan?
Yeah, sure. Why not?
All right, yeah. Stella is the beer of choice on the GWAR bus these days.
Really?
Yeah, they call it, for some reason, it's called wife beater in Europe. I don't know why.
Really?
I've never had a wife to beat, so.
I have.
Really?
Man, yeah. She's not my wife anymore.
Well, because you beat the shit out of her, didn't you?
That's exactly it, man. So you're Oderus, right?
Oh, you wanted a Newcastle? You sure you don't want a Newcastle? I'm like here going, I am the Oderus.
The Oderus. I watched the
one, the only.
The Joan Rivers interview on YouTube.
Yes, what a filthy beast. What a slut she is.
She's hot, dude.
She is a cybernetic construction, kind of a biological organism grown in a studio. That way she never gets any older. I was quite surprised when I raped her jaw off and bugs flew out of her.
Did you really rape her jaw?
Yeah, and then proceeded to do the same thing to Engelbert Humperdinck.
What did that feel like?
Well, for me, good. For him, not so. His career took a nosedive after that, so to speak.
That's crazy, man.
Yeah, that was one of the... I was kind of coming up in the showbiz industry at that point, and meeting Engelbert Humperdinck was a thrill. A lot of people aren't so familiar with Engelbert, and now that he doesn't have a jaw, even fewer are, so, you know...
Wow, that's crazy. What other people have you raped in the mouth?
Well, it's not really rape if the mouth is so full of cock that they can't say no, basically. So it's like, that's my defense. If if they ever get to the point where they say I'm on trial for raping someone in the mouth, I'll say, look, they didn't say no, and they'll be like, I couldn't. Your dick was in my mouth. You know, I managed to get out, but I thought that was harder. Faster, deeper, I don't know.
Wait, was that somebody's dick in your mouth, or was...
I don't know, I just heard the... I'm more into having sex with different animals now, and...
Me too, man.
I'm trying to get radio or TV, the Travel Channel, to give me a show, Oderus Rape Around the World. And the Wildlife Channel, where I go around the world and rape different, like a giraffe. One episode, I'll deep throat a giraffe. The next episode, I'll fuck a sperm whale. Yeah, I mean, because that's what I mean. Who wouldn't want to fuck a sperm whale? I mean,
that's hot.
Yeah, and then one week I'm gonna go to Bangkok, just because the place is called Bangkok. Just gotta be something there.
That's great, man. So you're really into bestiality and stuff?
Well, I just don't really find human beings attractive.
Really? So you think we're really ugly?
Well, you guys aren't so bad, actually. But, I've been taught by management to be nice to interview people. Because for a long time, I would just kill them, or spin them. Or, just like they'd be like, I'm here for the Oderus interview. Ah! Dragged by the heels, hot wax into the nipples. Skewered, disemboweled, dislocated. And the sleazy would be like, our manager would be like, hey! That guy's from the New York Times.
Hot wax on nipples, what's that feel like?
Feels good. Never done it?
No, you want to do it?
Okay, here we go. We'll get my assistant working on it.
All right, we'll do it. Hot wax on nipples. What other crazy things you guys do?
Not really. I think we're pretty, a lot of people when they hear the word GWAR, they're like, fuck. But really I think GWAR is more about shit. We're pretty normal people, really. As long as you consider normal to be blood-mad space gods from outer space who have been frozen for 85 billion years and just were recently de-thawed on a mission to destroy the human race and rape sperm whales. As long as you consider that normal, then we're completely normal.
That's completely normal. What planet are you from again?
I am from a planet called Scumdogia.
That's right. Who's from...
horrible place.
Who's from Cholesterol?
Planet Cholesterol is where Beefcake the Mighty...
Where's Beefcake?
I believe he is at the all-you-can-eat buffet. Yeah, he loves Denny's.
Who's the guy jerking off in the shower?
Don't know. That's the guy. That's the guy we pay to jerk off in the shower. Though.
Oh, really?
Don't know his name. He's all he does on tour is basically spackle.
Oh, it's that guy.
His job is to lay so many ropes of glistening man cable that the dressing room resembles Shelob's lair.
Now, is that the stuff that you guys put in your little gigantic penis and you squirt on your pants?
Yeah. I mean,
That's what you get? Okay.
we get our fluid from a variety of places. A lot of people come to me, they're like, "Hey, Oderus," and usually that's all they get out before their fucking face is about half carved off. But when I'm actually drunk enough to talk to someone, they'll be like, "How many gallons of blood do you go through in a show?" And I'll be like, "Well, there was 1,000 people here last night. There's 8 gallons of blood per human body, so you do the math because I can't." So I think it's somewhere around 8,000 gallons if we kill everyone and bleed them out entirely, which is not an easy thing to do in a 60-minute rock and roll show.
That's crazy.
Yeah. Especially, I mean, we could set up a couple Browning 50 cals on the stage and just, and have everyone dead within 2 minutes. But we like the old ways. We like to kill with swords. We like to kill with our hands and our penises. And
wait, how do you kill with the penis?
How?
Yeah.
Well, squirting deadly AIDS, molecular AIDS, AIDS that you get just by looking at it. That makes you die immediately, even though you walk around for a few days fucking everything that moves.
Does that smell funny? AIDS?
It smells great. We actually have a perfume coming out, AIDS perfume.
Do you really?
Yeah, it smells like shit.
I have an obsession with cologne. I would love to use AIDS.
We'll use it if you want to die. It's very cool.
That's a good way to go out, man. That really is. So yeah, so from cholesterol, that's where beefcake is from.
Mm-hmm.
And you're from Scum what?
Scum Doggy Up.
What's that planet like?
Very warlike. Everyone there is there to basically it's a factory that churns out warriors. My father was a computer, my mother was a petri dish. I was kind of cloned. Various parts of different warriors were smushed together. Finally, after they created me, they realized that they had not installed a brain. And so they put one in, and then I got less violent. So they took it out again. They just left me a little bit, enough to talk and hit, is basically, and fuck, and eat, and shit, and fart. Well, actually, that last two, they happen naturally. But, yeah, it's a planet of war, also, but it's a planet of rape. And, yeah, when I was birthed from the syntho womb, the first thing that happened to me is I was lowered, ass first, onto a giant erect penis. Yes, in front of thousands. It was on intergalactic cable. I mean, literally billions of people saw me raped at birth. And
oh, wow.
This was all part of the learning process.
How gigantic was the penis?
Big enough to completely fill my ass, which even as a baby was about the size of the Hindenburg. So there's more room inside of me than there is outside of me. It's like particular weird space inversion.
Now, were all you guys raped on all your different planets, or?
No, some planets weren't so much about rape. More, I think some were more about raping. But
like cholesterol, what's that?
Cholesterol is more about heart disease.
Heart disease.
Yeah, it's just like the big glistening blob of fat that just kind of hangs around in outer space, and the people all there, all they do is like eat steaks all day and then lie around in clinics and try to like cough up bile and stuff, and they do it right into these big dishes that they pour on the ground, and it becomes part of the world, and it's just a big blob of fat. It's a very, very greasy place.
Do fat humans attract you?
Attract me?
Yeah. And are you attracted to fat humans? So 2 questions.
Well, yeah. I mean, we love our fans, and we love them to be nice and fat because there's more of them to kill. Definitely.
Really?
Yeah.
Have you ever eaten a human being?
Oh, we eat human beings constantly. I mean, that's our diet. Like? Kind of like leopard meat, but a little saltier.
What does a leopard taste like?
A leopard tastes kind of like a human, but less salty.
Less salty, huh? That's interesting.
Yeah, I don't know.
I think it would taste good. Have you ever tried it with barbecue sauce?
No, I haven't. I was a big fan of Idi Amin, though, and he liked to eat humans a lot. He kept his enemies' heads in his freezer, so he was on top of that shit.
Wow. So how'd you guys get on this tour, this Viva La Bam tour?
I believe, I really don't know. I mean, I was surprised when they offered the tour to us because I was like, don't they know that we're going to just fuck everything up and ruin a lot of shit? And
kill everybody?
Break stuff and set fire to clubs and fight the National Guard outside, and like probably rape and kill Bam and his whole family. And they're like, no, we want you to do that because we know that it'll sell tickets.
Oh, shit.
So we're like, okay, great.
So is Bam here? Or did you kill him?
Bam is killed on stage every night, yes, but I think he is, and is he here tonight? Does anyone know? He's skulking about somewhere.
I haven't seen him.
Glom's here, so Bam's here somewhere.
I don't know who that is, but...
Glom is Bam's personal handler. They keep Bam in a cage, you see, because if they didn't put him in a cage, he'd probably be dead within 20 minutes because he just does so many fucking drugs all the time.
Does he really?
Yeah, he's a mess. He's worse than I am, actually.
What kind of drugs do you guys do?
Kaopectate, baby aspirin, Flintstones.
Really?
Flintstones baby aspirin.
Dude, this is so
Oh, they're
good.
great. I love to snort them.
You ever smoked it?
And oh yeah, smoking children's aspirin is a trip. Let's see. We eat crack. We drink liquid methamphetamine. I bathe in. I shoot heroin directly into my eye. I drink. We actually have to have a beer factory follow us everywhere we go. We're pretty much the worst drug addicts and alcoholics that you could imagine, and because of this, we never make any money.
That's amazing. That is really, really amazing. Wow. So what cool people have you met over the years? Because you guys have been doing this since, like, what, 1985?
Yeah, we've been. That was when we were rebirthed on the surface of this world. So yeah.
I was born in 1985.
Wow. So you've been alive around as long as we have. So we've met all kinds of cool people. I would have to say my favorite of all the people that we've ever met that are so quote unquote famous was Ice-T. He was very, very cool. Came backstage with all his posse from, I believe he was doing Body Count at the time. And he came through, he did his walkthrough, and then took GWAR Woman and left in an armored Humvee. And that was pretty much it. He came in, stole all the chicks, and left. It was pretty good.
Really? You guys get a lot of chicks?
No, God, no.
Really?
Horrible, horrible women, just drenched in filth and covered in pimples. No.
Are you serious?
No, GWAR groupies tend to be hideous 13-year-old maladjusted boys.
That sounds kind of hot.
Well, sometimes it works. You know, it depends on whatever floats your goat, I suppose. But no, groupie count is low, definitely. But that doesn't really matter because basically we just take what we want.
So you guys have a lot of fun on tour. What's it like on tour in your bus or your van or whatever you guys?
The bus, which is actually a bat-shaped helicopter disguised as a bus.
Okay, that's what I thought.
Right. It's great fun. I mean, we're GWAR. I mean, there's no other band that does what we do. There's no other band that has a lead singer that'll sit here and talk like this and get away with it for 23 years. I get away with murder every day, and if I don't try to, people are disappointed. GWAR has reached mythic level now. We're up there with the Tooth Fairy, and we're working on the Easter Bunny, and we're going to get there. We might even eclipse Santa Claus at some point.
I hate Santa Claus.
It's like a world without, it's like, I'd like to think that GWAR is really justice for the downtrodden masses of the world, because it's like so many people are getting away with so much bullshit out there, while so many other people are fucking working their asses off just to get macaroni in their mouth. They need GWAR to be on their side, to kind of level the playing field. For instance, these fucking celebrities that once a year they have their award season where they drape themselves in $1 million gowns and receive $1 million gift bags and get awards to each other about their crappy movies that they make, you know?
Yeah.
And meanwhile, you have single mothers raising 4 children, working 60 hours a week at Taco Bell, and do they get any kind of award? No, they get shit on. So without GWAR murdering these celebrities in a horrible manner, without GWAR feeding Paris Hilton to wild pigs, without GWAR decapitating the president and anally raping the Pope every night, there would be no justice in this world. And so that's what we do. We bring justice to a world that is completely out of control.
That's a good point. What other celebrities do you guys dislike, or have you raped in the mouth?
We hate all celebrities. They're, except for Ice-T, they're the most self-indulgent, hypocritical, out of touch, retards. I particularly despise these celebrities that try to get involved with stuff politically and use it basically as just a way to further their own career. Idiots like Angela Jolie, or you know, it's just like, I'm sorry, I don't buy it, not for one bit. I don't care how many Korean babies you adopt. You know, you're not going to make me believe that you give a shit about anything. You know, in your $8 million mansion and your Brad Pitt boyfriend and your, you know. Besides, she broke Jennifer Aniston's heart, and I like Jennifer Aniston.
Me too.
She's a sweetheart, goddammit. She's funny.
She's good in bed.
She didn't deserve that. But anyway, I would be happy with the whole. If Angela Jolie would just allow me to chop her lips off and, you know, basically then try to do her career. I mean, let's face it, without those lips, her career goes nowhere.
Oh, man, her lips are gigantic, aren't they?
Hollywood is a big nepotism rally. It's like all these people know each other. They were all about their families. It's just like, how else could have that crappy actor gotten the role of Luke Skywalker in the first Phantom Menace movie? I mean, the kid can't act, and neither could the kid that did Darth Vader either.
So what do you think about Oprah?
I don't think about her. I try not to. She's a complete example of the totally vapid, pointless existence, rich as shit, fake concern, redundant, idiotic. Today we'll be baking muffins, kind of, you know, with I hate her guts. What do you think?
I think that. Hey, what about Michael Jordan? You just like Michael Jordan?
Oh, he was the worst. I'll tell you. Jordan, a gifted athlete, is a degenerate gambler. He almost ruined the Washington Wizards. He bought into the team, and he was actually playing with the Wizards, and he would make the rest of the team wait in the locker room while he went to his own personal special locker room. He would make the whole fucking team wait, and they would not let anyone talk to the press. He would make the whole fucking team wait until he was finally ready to come out of his locker room with his $8 million Versace suit or whatever. And, you know, he's a crappy golfer, but he plays with Tiger Woods. I mean, you know, just because Tiger Woods beats him constantly, and they make these terrible bets. I mean, just, if you're a good basketball player, great. Be a great basketball player. Don't get in my face and do anything else, you know, other than that. You know, it's just like, at least Magic Johnson opened up a chain of affordable movie theaters.
That's true. That is very true. Did you get your AIDS from Magic Johnson?
I gave Magic Johnson AIDS, and now it's an example of how the government has the cure for AIDS, but only extremely rich people can get it, which is ridiculous.
Do you think they have a cure for cancer? You guys like cancer?
Yeah, I mean, we invented cancer, so I don't think they figured that one out yet. But AIDS, that came from people fucking monkeys, so I'm not really sure.
But you guys have done that a lot, right?
We did that a lot, too. In fact, we actually had sex with animals to create the human race. That's how we did it.
What do you mean? Explain that a little bit.
We had sex with apes, dogs, whales, all kinds of things, and humans that were born. And basically, you can tell by looking in the mirror what family of animal you come from. And
what family? Where do I come from?
I'd say, I don't know, snake maybe.
Really?
You kind of have a reptilian look to you.
Okay, good.
It's not a bad one. That's working.
Thank you. I like reptiles. I like Ninja Turtles.
Ninja Turtles are cool.
That's cool, definitely. So how'd you guys get into music if you're from all these weird planets? And
well, when we were thawed in Antarctica, CZP Martini, our manager at the time, discovered us there, and he saw our little outfits, and he was like, you know, this is a great way to make money. And we were drawn to heavy metal because it's really loud.
Yeah.
And it seemed like the thing to do. Metal and GWAR go together like butter, brickle, and a spoon. And so it just was kind of a natural progression. I couldn't see GWAR playing Lithuanian roof thatching music. You know, we've tried it, we've dabbled in it, and the results were poor, muddy at best. So we've moved on, yes. And the metal is GWAR's genre, if you will. Okay. And darn if we don't play the hell out of it.
What do you guys think about Christians?
I think, like all people, they suck and should die. Christians, Muslims, the only religion that I can even possibly think about not killing everyone would be the Buddhists, just because they worship that big fat guy, and I think they rub his belly and everything, and they make sand sculptures.
What's he like in bed?
I don't know. I haven't really met Buddy yet.
Oh.
He's trying to keep away from me, I think.
Oh.
He's like, Oderus, please, stay away. As far as God, Satan, you know, Allah, I've met them all, raped them all, done them all, killed them all, merged them into new creatures, you know, had sex with animals in their presence, peed in their flower pots, and they're all crap, you know, they're all fighting. I mean, you give me one good, I mean, really, the whole Catholic religion is a front for fucking little boys.
Yeah.
And Islam just seems to, they just all seem to be insane. Let's see what else. Hindus don't know it. Jews are, well, everyone, well, you know, here I am in Hollywood, you know, so, you know, surrounded with them. You know, it's just another excuse for people to follow something that's completely idiotic, that give their otherwise completely meaningless life some kind of lie-like, what's the word I'm looking for here? I can't think of it, but as they always said, religion was the opium of the masses, and the blind will follow like sheep, and they do. And there's a large sect of human beings that seem to realize this and hate it. And those people are generally GWAR fans.
What do you think about John Lennon?
Well, he was a genius, obviously, and it was sad what happened to him, but at the same time, hilarious.
What about Barbara Walters?
Highly overrated. Never liked her. Never one bit. She's one of those creatures like Joan Rivers, just never seems to get any older, and you wish that she would, so she would just die.
Would you do her?
No, absolutely not. I
Really?
would hit her with a mallet in the face until the flesh got all loose and pulpy, but no, I wouldn't do it.
Thanks to Oderus for coming on the show. We leave you this week shining some limelight on a band. They're called Between the Berries.